What's going on, y'all? Diallo Ricks coming to you live with another video. We at the park right now, palm trees, change of scenery. I wanted to touch on Power, season 4. I seen like that 50 Cent won't be a part of Power on this one, but what I wanted to say first is yesterday I went to go see. Well, last night I went to go see the screening of, it was like a premiere of, what was the name of the movie? It's called Chapter and Verse, and it got like Omari Hardwick and Loretta Devine in it. It should be out in like February, so y'all gotta go see that like when it come out. I was like fortunate enough to go see it. It was a good movie. They got a lot of stuff to work on, like the actors, like it seemed kind of like cheesy at times. It seemed like real cheesy. I think they got to work on a lot of stuff. I think the Academy Award director name was Jonathan. I think it was Jonathan Singler, and he was pretty much, just talking about how they spent like $1 million. It was a low budget movie. That's low budget to them, I guess. Like $1 million to me ain't really too low budget. But they said like the next movie they got is like $12 million. It's called Marshall. And they working on that. So it pretty much was saying that the movie it was cheesy, like a lot of parts was cheesy, but it was a good movie. Like they got a lot of stuff to work on, and if they could work on those few mistakes, I could see that movie going to like the theaters, and it could be on the big screen. It's just a lot of mistakes that they have to fix, but other than that, it didn't really seem like a low budget movie to me. It was some good actors in there from every now and then. I'm a fan of Omari Hardwick. He's one of my favorite actors. I think he's actually one of the best actors in the game besides Will Smith and Denzel Washington and The Rock. So like I said, man, he's just a great actor. So what I wanted to talk about was Power, season 4. Everybody, like 50 Cent not going to be a part of the project anymore. He's moving on, and because he was kind of frustrated that they was snubbed for Academy or whatever award it was that they didn't win. And I mean, it's been going on for years, man. It's obvious that is some kind of racism going on there. They did the same thing with The Wire. The Wire was just a phenomenal show, and it's not gonna be a show that come close to it. I love Power. That's the only thing that's semi-close, but I just think that The Wire was just on another level. But other than that, like I said, they snubbed The Wire. Another thing is like with Power is like I just love this show Power, and 50 Cent does a great job with Power as far as like like the street aspect. Everybody like, oh, he ain't gonna be a part of it no more. That's good. It could go on without his character, but really it can't. Like, in terms of like the street aspect, Courtney Kemp already explained that when she did the show that she used 50 Cent, his mind as far as like doing the street part, because she don't have like street smarts like that, and 50 Cent has that. He has street smarts, and he's just a smart dude when it comes to like marketing tactics and stuff. So he does a good job with like the street part on Power. Like he just does a great job, and he bring that street feel to Power that that she's not gonna be able to bring. Like I think if he's gone, it's gonna be like Empire, really. Like even with like the music, you pay attention to the music. It's like that gritty street, and it's good that they all collaborate. I mean, I guess they could bring another street guy in there, but I just think 50 Cent just knows what he's doing, and I think they have the right team. If he's not a part of that, it's pretty much gonna be like Empire. You might have. I don't think like as far as like I wouldn't go as far as saying like the musical and all that, but it's gonna pretty much be like a love story, and just pretty much Ghost becoming the good guy again, which I kind of want to happen. You want to see that happen, but I think season 5 could possibly be the last season, because it's just not gonna have that street feel to it no more. That's just my opinion. It could, but I think it's not gonna have that street aspect to it anymore. I think that 50 Cent gives the show life, even with you pay attention to like what is it? You pay attention to like the marketing tactics that he used with competing with Empire. No matter what people say, like as long as it's in a discussion, Power versus Empire, people talking about it. It's making Power relevant by because people that watch Empire will go check out Power and say, "Oh, I like it" or "I don't like it." It's either gonna be which way. Him beefing with Taraji P Henson, Vivica Fox, and people like them going back and forth. It creates competition and beef, and it makes Power relevant. It's keeping people talk about it. Him showing his private parts and stuff on there. It might seem bad, but it make people want to watch it. And a lot of people say, "Nah, it don't make me want to do it." That's you, but it's billions, it's hundreds and hundreds of millions and billions of people in this world. You gotta realize that, and everybody don't think like you. A lot of them do, but a lot of them don't. You might think positive every day, but it's a lot of people that think negative. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, he does a great job. Even with like the season finale of Empire, he put a commercial on there, knowing that it was going to be millions of people watching. Just smart, and it made people say, "Oh, what is this show? I want to go watch that. That look interesting." So he took a lot of their fans, and they went over there to Power and watched it. So the guy's a marketing genius. He knows what he's doing. People could say they don't like beef and it's ignorant and all that, but people like it. They tune into it. You know how many people say media takeout, Live Nation Hip Hop, what's some other websites? Hip Hop DX. A lot of these websites, they promote TMZ, like they promote a lot of like just negativity all the time. But you still watch it. People still tune in, still click on it. They go watch it, and they get a lot of views and stuff. So people could say they don't like negative stuff. It's just like drama. Like I don't like drama, but you always trying to look for it. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, I think I think Power will take a decline if 50 Cent is no longer involved, and I hope he's still involved. But I think the BMF project is his main concern right now, and he's going to either kill off Kanan. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happened with Kanan as far as like, or even still with like, Greg was a great character. As I go back and watch, phenomenal actor, like just phenomenal, man. He did a great job playing that character. Lucy Walters played a great job. Everybody just did a great job, and I know it was hard for them to get rid of Greg and get rid of these characters because they do a phenomenal job of, portraying these characters. They just do a great job and make it seem realistic. And they got that voice recording could come back up. Is Greg not alive no more? It could have possibly sent him to jail. And not Cantos, the lawyer, I cannot remember his name right now. Proctor, the lawyer, said that they could get the recording thrown out because it's illegal, but Tommy could still go to jail. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens if that recording comes back up. If the guy that if Greg goes over the guy's house, the house of the guy that Greg went over, it'd be interesting if he gave that recording to Angie, and she bring it up. So he'll be in a lot of trouble. Tommy be in a lot of trouble. And I want y'all to answer this in the comment section to those watching. Like, I want to know how was Ghost able to pull off getting Karen Bassett to sign with his club if she had a deal with the guys across the street. If she had a deal with them, how was she able to get out of that deal? Did she sign the deal or she didn't? How was she able to get out that deal? But people saying that she's not going to be able to get out of the one with Ghost because she signed a contract. Did she not sign a contract with them, or was I not just paying attention to something? Let me know in the comments below. This video is like starting to get too long, and it takes a while to upload. So make sure y'all click that subscribe button. I'm looking forward to Power. I feel like this might be, going to heading towards like a decline, possibly towards the future. If people don't like Angie, but I love Angie's character. She gets what she wants. She do what she got to do to get what she want. And and she could find that record. She possibly could still fall in love. And people saying, "Oh, she a hoe," and she a hoe. But Tasha was messing with what's his name, Sean, and she was married. She, it's like you can't pick, pick and choose. You gotta, if shit is shit, pretty much. That's how it is. Shit is shit. If she's a hoe, then Tasha's a hoe. You can't say, oh, nah, I like Tasha. She's a bad female and blah blah blah. I love Tasha. She stick down with her man. If you stick down with your man, you ain't gonna be masturbating in the car. I don't care who this person talked to. That could have been a person signing a business deal. If you felt like she was threatening you, she was a threat, then you need to find a way to get your man back or figure out a way to get his attention. Don't be masturbating in the car. But like I said, people like she a hoe. But like I said, man, make sure y'all click that subscribe button. I'm out.